Yeah, thanks. As our games in the past against them, they're always pretty interesting. Today was no different. And, had an opportunity, in the last 6 or 7 minutes to close things out with a 1-0 lead, and give Ohio State credit. They were able to capitalize on a couple plays. Still not sure how the last one went in, but that's part of the game, and congratulate them for winning this afternoon.
Any questions for the student athletes? KK, I wonder how difficult it is to have it go against you on a play like that, where it's just kind of a puck that gets thrown around the corner and bounces in.
Yeah, like Coach said, it's a game of hockey. Like anything happens, sometimes those fluky bounces. You never know when the puck's just thrown at the net. It can hit a stick, bounce off someone, but it doesn't define anything. We're moving forward. Coach said in the locker room, like, what happened, but we're focused on the next week ahead in NCAAs.
Lacey, what was the biggest way they were challenging while breaking the puck out of the neutral zone? Like, what was the biggest challenge when you were all trying to get the puck through the neutral zone?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how they forecheck. They're trying to trap us in the neutral zone, get a turnover, and get going the other way. So I think we use this game as a learning opportunity, and we know what we need to work on going into NCAAs.
For either of you, Ava was really strong throughout most of the game. It just felt like she was locked in. When you talk about how she played, what she was able to give you tonight.
I mean, they outplayed us in the second period, and Ava really kept us in there. So a lot of credit to her keeping that game 0-0 going into the third, giving us a chance to go ahead. And I mean, a couple bounces on the goals, but we put ourselves in that position. So I think going forward, we just use that and learn from it.
KK, I guess did it feel like that this was one of the games like that you play against Ohio State all the time? It's just that close there. The margins are just that thin.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in a championship setting, it's always so close. Game of inches, anything can happen. As you saw at the end, we were up, and then they had a nice tip on one of their goals, and then that weird bounce at the end. It happens in championship hockey, especially. You can't control that, but again, we're just focused on the week ahead, and we know it'll always be a battle when we play them.
Kind of hoping you see them again because you know what game that would be. That would have to be the championship game with the way things go.
Is that so? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, maybe we will see them. Yeah, down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll look forward to that if that's the case.
Anything else for the players?
Hey, Lacey, is it this is now easy to reset from next week? You've got a game on Saturday to play, but is this a little fuel, a little something to charge the week?
I mean, it's something that'll stay in the back of my mind. This is a game that we wanted to win. We wanted to come out on top. So it's frustrating, but we can definitely use it as motivation going into NCAAs. So I think just getting a little tick on our shoulder, working just to a little bit harder in practice to cinch a few things up and come out even stronger.
Thank you, athletes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Diet Dr. Pepper. What was that, man? Right? Your Dr. Pepper going on.
Gotta stay awake.
Mark, what did you see from the attempts to get out of the D zone, the neutral zone, those kind of things? That just maybe was it a normal Ohio State structure there, or was it something a little bit different than you've seen from them before?
No, it was similar to what we've seen in the previous 4 games when we played against them. It reminded me a little bit of our first game in Madison. Obviously, you know, both teams were missing personnels, but you know, they just seemed to be, you know, more into their game. They were closer to playing their A game than we were down in Madison. And today, you know, especially after you know, we killed the penalty off there in the second period, and I thought we'd create some energy from it. Unfortunately, they created some energy, and so, you know, for probably the rest of the period, you know, we were on our heels, and Ava gave us a chance. And as I told the team in between the second and third period, it's like, you know, now it's a 20-minute game. Don't worry about the second period. Don't look in your rearview mirror. You know, you just got to win 20 minutes. And, you know, and then we scored. You know, that's going to create energy. We got the goal. We created the energy. And then, you know, we just made a couple of little detailed mistakes. And, you know, give them credit. They capitalized on them. And, you know, they were able to, you know, get to the end and end up winning the hockey game. So, you know, there weren't many things. I mean, you know, probably the first half, maybe the first two periods, our face-offs weren't very good. So you end up chasing the puck a lot. We end up chasing the puck, and then you look tired at times. And yeah, so it was. Again, it's a learning opportunity. It's a 2-week tournament. You know, they hand out the trophy today. You know, Ohio State has it. And, you know, we'll get ready and see who we play and what the brackets look like tomorrow, and then get ourselves ready and learn from this, and make sure next Saturday in Madison, you know, we're closer to our A game than we were today. Because this time of the year, you got to play that. You know, and Ava gave us a chance to win. I mean, the second period, you know, I don't have a very good seat, but, you know, looking up at the Jumbotron, yeah, we survived, which is okay. That's fine. It was still 0-0, and now you got an opportunity if you can regather yourself, get organized, and come out and have 2 or 3 good shifts in the third period. And we got the goal, so I was like, okay.
Layla moved up to forward for, I think, 1 shift at the end of the second period. What was the thought process there?
Just trying to, you know, get some, not only her, but maybe some other people, maybe some looks and some opportunities. So, you know, she's been up there quite a bit throughout the season, and, you know, we haven't had her up there, you know, since she got back from Milan. So it was a good opportunity to see what she looked like. And unfortunately, she got stuck out there for, I don't know, probably about 1:45. So she was exhausted. And then we got the power play. So just tried something new and something that we've seen before that's been successful, and trying to get somebody else within our group some looks or some chances or some puck possession, because in the second period, yeah, wasn't looking that good.
These two teams seem like there's a balance that goes one way or another, or the key play that's made this time happens to be a balance like off of Ava Murphy.
Yeah.
Front. That's
Yeah, I didn't know we were looking for a high stick, but you know, we didn't have our timeout left, so we're not, you know, even if it was probably close, you're not going to challenge, because if you're wrong, that's the game, because they go on the power play then. But you know, as you wind down and, you know, and you're up 1-0, then these little detailed things in puck, you know, possession become vital. And you know, we turned the puck over, you know, just outside our blue line with a chance to keep moving it going north, and the next thing you know, now it's in the back of our net. So learning opportunities as you go through it, and get everybody aware that if you're in that situation again, you know, my decision making is maybe and hopefully going to be a little bit different. But you know, you give Ohio State, you know, they're pressing, and they capitalized on the opportunities that we ended up giving them.
It felt like at times they were maybe passing up good shooting opportunities for an extra pass that would end up in maybe a worse look, particularly in that first period. Do you think just overthinking it, nerves?
Combination of probably both. And the hard thing is, you know, as the quality of play continues to go up, there's not a lot of time and space, and so you know, it's like Kelly's goal against Mankato where she got it. I mean, it was off her stick in a heartbeat, and you know, that's how you're going to create opportunities and maybe score goals. And today, if you hang on to it for, you know, a split second longer, here comes the stick, here's a shot off the shin pad, goalie gets set. So yeah, and whether that's nerves or just, you know, trying to, you know, make another play in a tight situation, knowing that you may not get another chance for a long time, because yeah. But I mean, the face-offs, we weren't, you know, especially after 2 periods, we weren't very good. And if you don't win face-offs, you know, at least 50% of them, you're chasing pucks. And so whether you're in the offensive zone and you don't win it, then you're chasing pucks coming back. If you're in your defensive zone, then you're structuring your defense and trying to prevent, you know, the puck getting to your net. that you're chasing. Good. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.